Hey, what's up, y'all? This episode 88, People's
You said what?
Podcast. We talking about your
No,
only live
I'm
once,
just
living
speaking
for
facts
you
stuff.
and being happy. You know what I'm saying? They said don't mention Trump's name. We had a conversation prior to me hitting record, and I knew somebody was gonna have to say something because I think he was out of line for that. Trump has the economy and the best. I'm like, what?
Listen,
You be the pepper season out there with all the salt at the rally. I know
no,
that.
no. I'm not saying I support Trump because Trump was a racist and an idiot, hands down. I'm just saying that if we can get a president that's not a racist and an idiot that can get the economy like Trump had it, that'd be a win for us.
A win for us to find a mermaid that's not wet. That'd be a win for us. But you just named two things that's hard to find in the president. Not racist and an idiot. You gotta pick the lesser evil. That's the thing, you know. You gotta pick the lesser evil. Yeah. I'm gonna hit you
So
up
we
after.
not getting.
Huh?
So we not getting that combo, huh?
Not both. You get 1.5, 902. You know. But I mean, it's what you make of it as well, though. I haven't seen people flourish through anything. So-called recession and everything. It's what you make of it, man. And that's the topic of this episode. Life is what you make of it. You only live once. Why not be happy? And then why not do something that's gonna like take care of you and yours? You know, happiness is the key to success. People don't understand that. If you do something that you actually love doing, makes you happy, you're already successful. All the other things are perks. The money comes along with that. The success comes along with that. You know what I'm
Definitely.
saying?
Mm-hmm. Listen, man, I ain't got time to be walking around miserable. I'm gonna do what makes me happy if it's the last thing I'll do.
And regardless of how it make other people feel.
You said what?
And yes, I agree with you. And regardless of how it make other people feel.
That's it. If you mad because I'm happy, that sounds like a personal problem.
Exactly. And if you mad and trying to make other people mad, that's definitely an issue.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you got people out here walking around with power, mad at everything. Fuck this, fuck that. Ain't nothing good. This and that. Negative. That's a ball of stress and a ball of negative energy.
I try very hard to keep them people outside of my circle.
It's easy for me. I live like a hermit. I stay in my shell.
It's about to be even easier for me. I just moved to Farmington. I don't know nobody out here.
Farmington Hills?
Yep.
Man, you need to know everybody out in that motherfucker.
Listen, you think I'm not about to? It's some connections out here. I just gotta find it.
I know that. That's why I'm like, what? Yeah, you a small fish in a big pond. You like I said though, like people say though, you never want to be the smartest person in the room. You're in the wrong damn room.
Mm-mm. And that's what I was finding. That's one of the reasons I moved out here. Is I was finding like my associations in Ipsy. I was starting to realize like, hey, y'all ain't trying to get outside these 10 square miles and make up my city. I got to get away from y'all.
Yeah, but then here's the double-edged sword. I mean, from the hood, if you leave,
Listen, I'm more from the hood than the people that's stuck in the hood.
well, that's the thing. I mean, it's a mindset to me.
Listen, you heard what T.I. say? I brought back to the hood. All you did was take away.
Yeah, yeah, but and another thing though too, people that's there it makes it hard to give back. They don't want to see you leave. You crap in the buckets or anything you do, they gonna shit on. Not saying
Yeah,
some people, not everybody. I mean,
the hood ain't the hood no more. That's for sure.
I don't agree on that. But then again, I'm removed from it. So, but I mean, when in Rome, get the fuck
Like I
out.
remember a time. Like I remember a time I could walk out my granny door and go to the other side of the hood to Miss Anna's house and stay for dinner, spend the night, wake up and eat breakfast. And what nobody worried because everybody knew where everybody was at.
That was the day. That was back in the day. Yeah, and that's definitely the thing, though. You be at a friend house. They have dinner, you have dinner too. But I mean, it's not like that anymore. Now it's more so shit. You got to fend for yourself starting early.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, it's still humanity out there though that like things that happen that's good. You just gotta pay attention to it because that television gonna show you shit you don't need to see or want to see. It's gonna feed you a whole bunch of negativity. You know what I'm
Listen,
saying?
you gotta look for things that bring you happiness.
Yeah, you can't just sit around and expect things to make you fucking happy. And if you do, you're a fucking idiot.
100%.
Yeah, it's worth
And
looking
people
for.
would be surprised how simple of something it is that'll make you happy.
Especially being a simple person. I mean, I will call myself that. It's not a lot that it takes to make me happy, honestly.
Because you give me a boat and some water, and I'm happy.
That's the thing. I mean, that's something I want to do.
Like,
That's on my bucket list, though. I mean, because I could just imagine how it would feel. Because people out there on that water.
To get out on
Yeah.
You ain't never been out on the water?
No, I've been at work. Since I was 14, I've been at work. But you know what? When you see those jet skis and you see those boats behind them vehicles and stuff, you be like, you know what? They got the right idea.
See, I don't even need no engine boat. I just need, we can go down to the dock, rent a boat. I'll row out to the middle of the lake, drop anchor, turn my phone off.
See, that's some shit right there though too. That sounds good, but then I mean, do they got the vests and stuff too, don't they?
Yeah, I know how to swim.
Man, you know the currents around this bitch kill any damn body.
Listen, that's if you in the river. That's if you getting out the boat and jumping in the water. I'm just sitting chilling in the boat on a nice calm lake.
Well, find one. You gotta go to that creek in Frog Island where it's 2 inches of water or some shit, because the motherfuckers be dying everywhere.
I ain't even out there. I ain't even out that way no more. I think I'm closer to. I don't think Belleville Lake closer to me. No.
That claim
Lake Sinclair.
Yeah, you closer to Lake Sinclair. The Belleville Lake and Ford Lake, that claims some lot.
Oh no, I'm closest to Ward Lake. Ward Lake got a nice gentle current. Like it's a couple of still spots on Ward Lake.
I had to drown. I should have go to the bottom like a deadbolt. Hey, they said it's a clear lake somewhere around this motherfucker. It's like the water clear.
Oh, you talking about Iron Lake?
Was it like clear?
Listen, water's so clear you can see like 60 feet down into a 90-foot lake.
Damn. That's crazy. Yeah, I mean, and then every year I buy a fucking fishing license and never use it. Nothing.
That's because KFC don't give you no. That's because KFC don't give you no time off.
No, technically, I don't give myself no time off. Because I mean, people get the wrong perception. You make your destiny. You make your time. Me, I want it the way I want it to be. In order for that, you got to spend time to have important time off. And you know, since the pandemic, it's hard finding good help. Mm-hmm. And then, I mean, what people paying and stuff like that, though, you're not gonna get no good help.
And I ain't gonna lie either. All right, y'all busier than Washington, so it might be hard to get someone to stick around there.
We busier than all 7 of them. The busiest,
like,
the cash cow.
I thought I thought Washtenaw slapped being right there off the exits.
No, Washington slapped because of the online. So the online, man, them motherfuckers go.
You said that's where most of their business come from is the online ones.
Mm-hmm. We got everything. People coming in, people going through drive-through, people online. Somebody sent their
Michigan
order.
Ave needs the most help. It seems like they can't keep nobody down there because all they get down there is a bunch of youngins.
Well, the thing is, it's the area too. You got to think about that.
It's centralized. That's probably the easiest one to get to.
All of them pretty much damn near right off X. Damn near. I think Michigan
Yeah,
Ave
but when I
farthest
say
off
easiest
X.
when I say it's the easiest to get to, because even if you ain't got a car, it's like 3 buses that run by there.
Gotcha. Yeah, but I mean, dinner-wise, we want to get something to eat. You don't want to be sitting there waiting for shit to get cold.
Yeah, no, I was talking about employees, like as far as.
Oh, yeah. My bad.
Yeah, like all they get to work down there is a bunch of youngins. You know, high schoolers don't really want to work for real.
Not for real. But if you got a whole bunch of them, you'll have a set schedule. You know what I'm saying?
You forget I worked at the one on the Ave.
I know. That's why I met you at.
You remember how many times I was cooking, packing, and running the window because they was in the manager's office making Instagrams and TikToks?
I have nothing to do with that, sir. that was not my regime.
You wasn't the complaint department?
No, I wasn't HR. You know, that's not my regime. That's not how I get down. I mean, you know that though, but you know.
Yeah. No, listen, like I fucked with my work crew. I just didn't like when it was just me in there and everybody else was like under 17.
Yeah. Shit, I mean, what do I do though? I make it do what he do. We too busy for anybody to stay around. They gonna look around like, damn, everybody else doing something. Let me do something. Mm-hmm. It's just to the point where it's just. Go ahead.
I was trying to get transferred to y'all for the long, like when they started playing with my hours because they was hiring all the youngins. I was trying to get to yours. I was like, man, they got the most approved hours over there. I need this overtime.
Damn, I never got word.
Terry, listen, me and Terry was beefed out because me and Bree was beefed out, so Terry wasn't really rocking with me like that.
Oh, I'm surprised for me. That's one of the fairest people I know, so that's very, very surprising. But
no, Terry, cool. Terry, my dog though. It's just I think it's whatever Bree was telling them about why me and her was beefed out that had me and him beefed out.
Which one? Which Bree?
Not the original one, the one that came back after all that fiasco popped off and you was the temp manager for a second.
Oh, they A1 too. Thank you. They A1 too. It's just, it is what it is after the fact, though. Like I said, that's the whole point of the episode. You got to keep going and be happy for yourself. Life goes on.
But you know what, though? I got to say, though, because if I hadn't started beefing with my GM down there at the Ave, I'd have never got into home renovation. I love what I do now.
Yeah, that's what's up. I don't know what happened to my damn camera right when I reached or something. I don't know. That's weird.
Is it attached to the computer or did you have to like buy it separate?
It's separate. And I don't have my mouse.
The camera.
I don't have my mouse either, so I'm using the sensors or whatever. So I'm thinking like, hey, it's been some episodes where I had to use my cell phone as a camera.
Listen, YOLO.
Right. And the shit was like fucking clear.
Listen, man. Listen, these cell phone cameras be having a better picture quality sometimes than the pro grade camera.
Yeah. This one has a little cheap one though. It do what it do. I ain't did nothing to get my baby out to work yet, but I got something like a high definition thing, but it come for like for other stuff endeavors I'm trying to get into. But yeah, you said you out in Farmington.
Yep. I'm not gonna lie. Somebody that was used to living in the hood for most of their life, the quiet is so different that it's almost boring.
That's a good thing. That's a good thing. And
Oh,
honestly,
absolutely.
where I live at is very, very quiet. It's ducked off too. A lot of people don't even know it's here. Which I'm not gonna give out the address.
That's what I like about what I liked about the ducked off places. You ain't got to worry about nobody just popping up in the middle of the day at your house, knocking on your door.
Oh, nobody will ever do that. No. Anybody call. Only time the buzzer go off if we ordering out or somebody dropping off the package.
Somebody just pop up randomly knocking at my door. It better be an emergency.
No, don't nobody know. I'm saying like literally nobody know where I reside. But it's good that way.
I feel it. There's certain people that's always gonna know where I'm laying my head at though.
It is, but they don't stop by, and that's a good thing. Cause I remember I was with my first daughter, mom. One of my homeboys popped up in my crib trying to come in the crib while I'm at work.
Oh man, what?
Yeah, like she called me on the phone. They at the door, like he's like, yeah, I just need to come in, just sit down, chill. I'm like, no, that's a no. What the fuck did you doing?
Oh, I'm
Actually,
at
it
work,
happened.
G.
It happened twice. Honestly, it happened twice. Oh, I needed to run me somewhere, and this and that. Like, no, we don't get down like that.
Listen, I ain't even about to post up at my brother crib if I pull up over there and he ain't there.
It's just something you just don't do. That's common sense, but I guess it ain't so common.
Apparently it ain't.
Man, but you let me learn. And number one rule of thumb is if you can't do them like that, why you gonna, you know what I'm saying? Like,
That part. One thing my mama always told me was don't do it to somebody else if you don't want them to do it to you.
exactly.
And you know what? That's a pretty good life rule.
Yeah, it goes far, but nobody goes by that.
Listen, I feel like a lot of the reason there's so much nonsense and trash talking and lack of respect nowadays because ain't nobody been hitting their mouth in a long time.
Yeah, and the thing is, or a lot of people who never been punched in the face and shit like that, they'll be a whole different person.
You know, growing up, that's how you figured out the boundary. You said something out the way, somebody rocked your jaw. He was like, I bet you I ain't gonna say that again.
Right, you might fight, but hell, you know where you went wrong at. Yeah, hell, I got fucking beat for no fucking reason, so I still need to figure out, hell.
Listen,
I know I ain't do shit wrong.
I was just telling my homeboy the other day, they got whoops, we got beat. So I think I died a couple of times. It was just beat till I came back to life.
And I woke up, no, I passed out, woke up, they still was hitting me and shit. Like, what the fuck look, this is illegal. Like, I'm out of tears right now. Like, look, I'm trying to call a lawyer. I ain't trying to call the police. You pass out. Advice. Yeah, you pass out and you wake up to a motherfucker still welling on your ass. Shit, like that's like knocking somebody else out in their sleep. You got a chance of not waking up.
The worst one was when you got woke up with a whoop. Disoriented, don't know what's going on.
Why are you getting a whooping? And then you get up in the morning, mama, somebody broke in the house and whooped my ass. Like, that was me. You didn't clean them dishes when I got home.
Listen, no, see, you got to go back to sleep. No, we was getting up and washing every dish in the house over a crumb on one plate. And that was after being woke up with the whooping.
Yeah. But you know what? That's abuse nowadays. It is though. It is though. Not gonna lie.
I mean, I feel like some of the ways we got punished as kids was a bit far.
It was.
But the fact that it's illegal to whoop your child at all nowadays is ridiculous. That's why these kids ain't got no respect.
Well, I have to disagree. Considering on parenting, somebody could have told me something and tapped me on the butt. You younger, tap on the butt, spank. You know, but ass beatings, when you get that age, you should already know better. Somebody didn't tap these kids on the butt for what they was doing. Then they get too grown to whoop, right?
Mm-hmm. See, here's the thing though. These kids. Listen, these kids don't even get a swat on the butt when they little now.
That's what I'm saying.
And like I said, I feel like that's part of the reason why kids nowadays is so disrespectful. Like growing up, we couldn't walk into a house full of grown folk and not speak to everybody in the room.
No, you're still supposed to anyway, though. And circumstances do matter, though. You got to remember that too. If you're shooting in and shooting out, like going in for something, getting out, y'all, you know what I'm saying? All right, everybody. You're a weirdo.
These kids nowadays ain't even doing that. They just walking right past everybody, not saying nothing.
Yeah, no. Yeah, no.
That would have got a shoe thrown at my head. That was a big no.
Yeah, it's a big respect thing, but you can't get mad at somebody for what they don't know. And at the same time, the dilemma is you can't be.
That's a good theory. You can't get mad at somebody for what they don't do.
Well, don't know.
Oh, what they don't know.
Truly don't know. Yeah, I know that. That's why I'm trying to correct everything, because I want everything to go right in your life tonight. Because eventually the show gonna end. So whatever subs they get put out in the air, I'm just trying to make sure it's positive.
No, my mama in the kitchen, so I'm shooting subliminals right now.
Yeah, all right. I'll cut off your camera whenever you want, in case you have to deal with something.
No. Leave the camera on.
I ain't no witness to nothing. They ain't finna subpoena my motherfucking hard drive.
For the whole episode, leave the camera on.
I'm sending it to World Star, if anything. Like, oh, sending those subs. Yeah, that's why you got to make sure they're correct. Because, like I said, this show gonna end at some point, and then they were like, "What's the stuff you were talking about?"
I'm a brother.
I'm trying to. Yeah, you better. Shoot, my mom before she.
I'm quite fast and agile.
Yeah, when it comes to your mama, because she'll pick up anything.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Listen, I used to swear my mama had superpowers. So there was one time
every mom does.
We was living on Summit Street, right? I got told to go wash the dishes. Now, coming out my mama's room, it's a corner, the hallway, another corner, going down the steps, and another corner. So that's like 3 different corners. I get to the bottom of the steps, and I mumble to myself, I don't want to wash no dang on dishes. And a shoe came flying around all 3 of them corners and clonked me in the back of the head.
Oh, yeah. That's a phenomenon, and we know about it as a culture. I remember one time I wanted to leave with my aunt to go to her house. She's leaving out of town. My grandma said, no. I'm sitting in the flower bed, like sitting there, feet in there, like chilling, like, and I was like, bitch. And I said it with a B-I-C-H. I saw a shadow come up behind me. And I was like, oh, my man, my soul left my body. She dog walked me through the whole fucking yard. And they was leaving like, bye. They're like, what did he do? I was like, ow. Oh,
I'm
man.
telling you, and they got super hearing too. Because I don't care how quiet you think you whispered or mumbled something, they heard it.
You ever heard of a weeping willow tree?
A weeping willow.
Yeah, a tree.
Oh, don't tell me you got whooped with branches from the branches with your switch.
Braided. Them things was flexible. Them things go around corners.
Ooh. Ow.
Like swat. It was one of them ones when you get hit in the back, you gotta bounce a little bit because it hurts so much. Like shit.
No, the whoopings I used to hate was when your sibling got to go pick the switch for your whooping.
And they get the biggest, longest switch.
It seemed like they came back. They ain't come back with switches. They came back with tree branches. Like, really?
Is that for a fireplace? No, you can get your ass beat. They be having the logs and shit. Like, what the fuck did I do? Why did you do me like that? You go get they switch though. It plays the same role. You going to you got a chainsaw. This your switch right here.
The neighbor don't need this tree.
Right. Timber. What are you doing?
Listen,
Sister finna get a whooping. I'm making sure of that.
Listen, I was beefed out with my mama cousin for a minute because he had gave her a wooden paddle that was like this thick to whoop us with. I'm looking at him like, why would you do that? You're supposed to be on our side.
I was the favorite cousin. That's why.
Oh, favorites. Oh, that will ruin a happy family. Them favorites, they will cause some drama.
Oh yeah, listen. It was me and my growing up on my dad's side, me and my cousin was my granny's favorite. We got away with murder. But you know what the other cousins was doing when granny wasn't around?
Fucking you up.
Yep.
Fucking you up. And I got fucked up by asking. I didn't know no better. They was like, ask her, you her favorite. I was like, AT, they said, could they watch Playboy? She came out. I didn't know no better. I didn't know what the hell Playboy was. She came out like Django, swinging and shit. And I'm standing there like, y'all asked, is that what y'all wanted? I do good? No? I got all type of
that look.
No, I got
that
all
said
type
as soon
of
as AT gone.
Yeah, I got all type of sucker punches and tripped and all type of shit. But yeah. Yeah, I didn't know no better.
But you know what, it builds character.
Of course. Lesson learned. Moral of the story. Y'all watch your own Playboy.
That's it.
Don't involve me into it. I'm gonna be honest from the gate. But yeah, man, this like I said, man, this been all right, man. Like it's a letdown, but it's not kind of good interviews are hard to find far in between. But like I said, shit probably get interesting. So if you got Tuesdays and stuff off like that, I'm gonna make it happen.
Listen, I'm definitely about to be jumping on more often.
Yeah, but when you got stuff to do, you know it's all good though. You know it's all respect and everything. Like people got lives.
Oh yeah, definitely. Listen, I just know it'd be some good conversations on this podcast a lot of the time.
Yeah, a lot, and then you haven't even seen it. Get down. Oh. All right,
that was the dad voice real quick.
Hold on. I'm finna mute it real quick. Hey.
What up?
All my kids is old enough where I don't have to yell like that. Just so mind you, that's the damn cat. And I know if you hear him right about now.
Wait, the cat listens to you when you yell at it?
Yeah.
My homeboy be having to throw stuff at his cat to get her to listen.
Because they know I will go relentlessly. I got a full 64-ounce spray bottle over here sitting here. I will flip shit over. I will get in trouble myself, but I will have to spray him in his fucking face, and he know that. Like, damn, he gonna come looking for me. I would tear this bitch up like Yosemite Sam. Root, dude, pow, pow, pow,
Oh, the
pow.
rudeness, tootness, too good
Exactly.
shootness.
Even if it get me in trouble. And he know that, like, damn, if he chase me, I'm flipping the bed over with people in it and shit, like, boo, 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 boo. Motherfucker.
You ain't even gonna tell him to get out the bed
No,
first.
no, no, no. They know if you run in there, they like, you better go. You know how I do run. Don't run towards me. They be like, cat, you better go.
Yeah.
He go sit in somebody's
Yes, yeah,
lap.
I know
after
how it is.
he sit in my lap after hell. He done did some shit. They were like, what did you do? Give me the fucking cat. Like, what did you do?
You're trying to get saved.
And he'll stare at you or stare at me and be like, fuck your counter, nigga. Like, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. Look you dead in your eyes. Like, oh, sweet Jesus, I'm gonna get you. And look at you and be like, meow. Look at me, I'm gonna use the counter. Meow. Like, motherfucker, you want me to do some shit. You want me to fucking fuck you up. I reserve the right to fuck you up. But you know, oh, he's just a baby. That motherfucker 26-year-old. He drinks motherfucking malt liquor and smokes cigarettes. That motherfucker ain't no baby.
Yeah, no, that ain't a baby no more.
And that's the cat I'm talking about, man.
Yeah, that ain't no kitten no more.
Or go curl up next to somebody and be like, oh, I'm so sweet. They be petting them and shit like, get your hands off of them. I got some business to take care of with them and shit.
I'm mad you said the cat be drinking malt liquor, smoking cigarettes.
Yeah, they ain't no baby. He in heat too.
Yeah. If you cat drinking malt liquor, smoking cigarettes, you can make some money. Like, just set up a camera.
Oh, he produced music videos too.
The cat.
Yeah.
Feline entertainment.
Feline entertainment. He got motherfucking rings and shit. Medallion. Be like, he got his signature sound like meow 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 meow. Like Cat Productions. What the fuck?
Let me guess. His number one his best selling artist is 9 Lives.
He do mixing scratches. He still do scratches on the turntables and shit. Be scratching the shit out of shit. Scratch a
DJ
record before.
9 Lives.
DJ 9 Lives. You hear that? Oh shit, where'd you find this, son? DJ 9 Lives. Cannon. Like, what the fuck?
No, I'm mad you really sounded like the beat intro though when you said Cannon.
Yeah. Hey, I missed the fucking stage, man. I honestly do. You see that post I made when T.I. got booed? That was the best boo ever, honestly.
When did he get booed?
He do comedy now, right?
What, since when?
About 6 months. He been doing his first big ass. They gave him a big ass arena, and he's still getting into it. That's where they fucked up at. But yeah, he been getting into it. He don't know comedy like for what it is. He got a platform. He gonna sell tickets because it's him. But you gotta start somewhere when you doing comedy. That's a whole different craft.
Yeah, I just can't see T.I. as a comedian. Like, we talking about rapper.
He is actually.
You talking about rapper, actor, producer T.I.
Yeah, he is actually funny. He is funny. Like when certain stuff you watch, he is funny. But he is on a professional. Like he was funny, but yeah, he's not on a professional level yet. But you can see when you watch his stuff, you can actually see him developing into something. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, that's what's up. Because I was about to say, there's a difference between hood funny and comedian funny.
He was always hood funny.
Hood funny. Because I'm hood funny.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are. But his funny is. I don't know how good. His funny is more so like he trying to be on that level with the rest of everybody. Which he just.
That's what's up.
He just needs some learning to do and everything. But you know, he got booed. He did the Barclays. That's an arena in New York, out of all places. New
No, you
York
weren't
is
supposed
a
to start
hard.
off with that.
No, no, not at all. Not at all.
Watch this. Didn't understand.
Oh, you messing
But it
up.
was in the oven, ain't it?
Talking about what was on top of the stove.
Oh, I didn't know there was something up there.
Man, you better.
But yeah,
Man, look. Go ahead.
the Barclays is not the spot to do your very first stand-up special.
No, no, it wasn't special. It was others on there, but it's not the crowd that you want. New York, period. It's a hard, tough crowd. But if you make it there, you can make it anywhere. Honestly.
Definitely. But you got to start off like you don't start off that tough of a crowd. This your first time doing it.
Yeah, I was like I said, like he had it good. First time I got booed, oh my god, it was a hole in the wall part. I was comfortable in and stuff. You remember Dating Family?
Mm-hmm.
You do? So you know who Bootleg is, right?
Yeah.
He was hosting it. I was like, oh shit, I get a chance to meet one of the greatest, you know what I'm saying? This and that, this and that. I was kind of starstruck in a sense. But I bombed. It was some motherfuckers, man. It you know what beer pong is?
Yes.
It was some
I've
foreign
been
people.
very drunk thanks to beer pong.
Yeah. It was some foreign people in the back of the club playing it, but they was loud. The DJ came up and was like, hey, he grabbed my mic and was like, hey, yo. It was a hip hop show too, mind you. That is not always good to go like damn near last after a hip hop show because everybody packed up and you know. But he grabbed my mic and was like, yo. Everybody turned to look. They looked at him and was like, shut the fuck up. And you heard the feedback from the mic like, real. And I was like, damn. And he gave me the mic back, like, oh, okay, go ahead, brother. Okay. This motherfucker was going so fucking hard. He was like, I was just like, you know what? I just wanted to give up on life. He was like, ooh, you saw the veins in his neck, like, ooh. This motherfucker said, kill yourself. I'll pay for the funeral.
Damn.
I was like,
damn.
What?
Damn.
I was like, oh, this is a learning experience. That's what we're here for. Okay. And I tried to keep going, but I was like, you know what? It's been great, y'all. I love y'all. You know, and I left the stage. It was so bad, I took the mic with me. I had to turn around, go back, while another act was up on stage and was like, had a tap and they looked over like, fuck you want? I was like, microphone, here you go.
Oh man. He
Yeah,
said, kill yourself. I'll pay for the funeral.
Yeah, it was horrible. But you know what though? It was funny. That's funny. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I always say
I bet it was people in the audience cracking up laughing.
Yeah, including family members that looked at me like, damn, your voice was cracking and shit. You was a motherfucker recording shit. Like it was like on Friday. Why you let this motherfucker come in here and stick my Christmas tree? They look like, damn, you better bring the funny. I'm like, no support? Okay, all right, that's cool.
Where was you at?
I was out in Allen Park.
Yeah. Well, you know, when you're doing comedy, you know, comedy fans, we a tough crowd to please.
Absolutely. And I got some false confidence from my first show that was like I killed. But I was like, all right, you know, I was more comfortable. But being in the setting I was in, I was kind of off balance. You know what I'm saying? Like I couldn't gauge the vibe of the room because of all the acts that were performing and shit.
Mm-hmm.
So it taught me a lot, but at
least you wasn't coming behind somebody like Kevin Hart or Bernie Mac.
I would have knew not to do no shit like that. I would have knew that. Like, no, I'm out. I'll be in the car. And
you're not coming on stage after an act like that?
Hell no. And I was the only comedy act too. That was a red flag.
Yeah, that should have been.
Yeah, like, okay. Settle down, everyone. Who is this Mary Poppins ass motherfucker sitting up here? Like, okay, all right, guys. Comedians have feelings too.
Listen,
But yeah,
you know what you were supposed to do?
But
You were supposed to come out like Mike Epps and just start cracking on people in the crowd to ease the tension.
I did that, but I've been shot that night. I'm not stupid. I even the first night I actually did good. I cracked on a shooter, and they was like, I was like, I know this motherfucker sitting in the corner with y'all. You know what I'm saying? They were like, haha, my ass. Actually, I sent you the video. But yeah, that made them laugh even more because I had to be aware of my surroundings. And I was telling them like too, like when I go to clubs and stuff like that, I don't be dressed up. I wear track shoes all the fucking time. Like shit, you gotta run, you gotta dip out, shit, you gotta be agile.
Yeah, listen, especially depending on where you clubbing at, because I've been to quite a few clubs, but they don't even pat you down, hit you with that wand or nothing.
Exactly. And that was the same night, like I said. No, it was another night I actually worked the door, and I had a gig. I let about 7 AK-47s in, about like 6 9mm in, a machete, a rocket launcher. I was just doing the door. You had $20, I did not care. I mark your hand with the gun in it. Go ahead on in. Have a good time. And then at the end of the night, they count up the money and everything and be like, somebody got a gun pulled on them. I was like, who let
I don't know what happened.
Gun? Yeah, I was like, they were like, who had the wand? The wand was still on the charger.
I had a homeboy that was a bouncer at Necto. He was like that. If he knew you, or you walked up and slid him a tip, he wasn't searching, he wasn't patting you down, he wasn't hitting you with the wand. You could have been walking in there with the sawed off with the stiff leg. Slide him a couple dollars. He gonna act like he ain't seen nothing.
There was a couple of people with the straight leg coming through that motherfucker, walking like a pirate or some shit. Like, what is that? An AK-47? That looks nice. Go ahead in. I wasn't even taking extra money. I was just taking the minimum. What time is it? Free before 10? All right, come on in, bro. And the smoke detector, not the smoke detector, the fucking metal detector was like every person like I let so many guns in there that night. I know. I put my own fucking safety at fucking risk. $20. Here you go, nigga. Fuck you. What's that? A 9? Okay. Have a good day. Come on. Yeah.
Listen, if you're gonna be letting straps into the club as a bouncer, you gotta have a strap yourself.
No, I was just letting people in because I didn't have one. Like shit. What am I gonna do? Get shot too? Go ahead. I stayed close to the exit that whole show. I was right next to the door, so I'd be like, "Oh, they shoot? All right, deuces." Like 911. What's your emergency? They shooting. Like, where are you located?
Like they down the street shooting. I left.
Yeah. In the parking lot. I'm in a payphone. I'm calling for somebody else's phone. Left my phone in there. Shit.
So why didn't you stay to get a description of the shooters? Do I look stupid?
Right. I seen the stage. It was a baby on fire. Somebody threw a baby. They was fighting. I don't know how the baby got in there. I just saw the guns go in there. Like somebody threw a baby. Like, what the fuck, sir? Are you puppy shut down? Somebody threw a fucking baby. Like, who brought a baby in and who threw the baby?
I don't know which one is worse.
What's worse is getting hit with a baby.
Yeah, because how do you tell that story?
I called the baby and then I don't know. Do I go call CPS or 911? Someone threw a baby. I don't know what to do. Yeah.
This scenario was not in the training manual.
No, and I'm looking through the pamphlet holding the baby and stuff like baby. Nothing about baby. It's a baby. Nothing. Stuff in here about baby mama, baby daddy. Yeah, but no baby. Come out here, little buddy.
It says what to do if the back of the club just randomly catches fire. Don't say what to do if somebody throw a baby across the club.
Right. And you got to stand on the bar and be like, all right, stop. Who threw the fucking baby? Holding the baby and shit.
Who does this baby belong to?
Right. There's people in the headlock and shit. They stop socking people and shit like, somebody threw a baby? That's what it took for everything to stop.
Listen, I bet it did. Like, I bet everybody's whole attitude changed instantly.
Yeah, people looking over and shit like, damn, like literally people in the headlock getting fucked up, hit with fucking bottles and shit. They stop like, oh no, hold on. Somebody threw a baby. And then nobody thinking once, like, who brought up a baby?
At that point, everybody was just looking for the person that threw the baby. They wasn't even interested in each other no more.
No, not at all. And then they were like, who got a car seat in here? Everybody was playing detective. Who got a car seat? Who brought this car seat in? They looking for the parents and everything. Like, and who unstrapped the baby out the car seat and throw
That was the biggest group of investigators in history.
As they are. The internet is the best investigators besides, well, better than the police.
Listen, I guarantee you, if you put on Facebook at 7 a.m, like some people just killed my cousin and we don't know who did it. By 6:30 that night, there's gonna be somebody else on Facebook with the dude that did it. Picture, address, last known work location.
Yeah, that's true. That's sad but true. And I done seen some stuff on live on a serious note to where the parents weren't even notified yet, but they still got their kid out there dead as hell, or know who did anything before the police can actually release statements and stuff like that.
Yeah,
that's very, very unfortunate.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, man, I'm gonna call this one an episode, man. When the next time you be out this way?
I don't know.
All right, well, I'll definitely keep in touch with you and send you the link and everything. You subscribe?
You said what?
You subscribe to the podcast.
Yeah. So you talk about to your YouTube channel?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you get everything when they get when I put it out.
Sometimes my tablet be acting retarded, so sometimes I gotta like actually open up the YouTube.
Oh, okay, got you. So, well, yeah. If it's a tablet, it's not as much support. So for any other thing, so you want me to send it to you?
The video you talking about?
Well, actually, the video I'm gonna send to your inbox, and also like this episode, you want to send to the inbox?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay, cool, man. Cool. Things didn't work out, but they worked out, honestly.
Man, we had a nice little discussion tonight.
Yeah, things don't work out though. You know what I'm saying? But like I said,
you should have been recording during the Trump piece.
Yeah, but then again, there would have been evidence after the fact when they were like, "Don't you speak of this?" Like I said, knock on wood, I have yet to have my stuff subpoenaed, but I do have a right to refuse though.
Absolutely.
And it's been some shit on here though. It's been some real shit though, but at the same time, I mean, it is what it is though, honestly. But all right, man. Thank you for being consistent for the most part, and I'm gonna end this one, and then it's been real.
Always.
All right, for sure.
All right.